Today we're batch painting Horus Warriors. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. So today we're painting Horus Warriors. They are primed in Army Painter's matte white, and they are going to be painted all in Army Painter paints. And we're starting off with a base coat of shining silver. This is a metallics paint. It's going to be on the shield and all that like chainmail, as well as a that like head dressing thing coming out the back of this miniature. I hope you guys are enjoying these Ankh videos. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, like 75% of you are. And I've only got a few more of these Ankh gods to do, so we're looking forward to moving on to new projects. Alright, Jasper Skin is our next color we're going to be using. This is a unique color from their skin tone paint set, and this is from the Army Painter. So we're going to be doing this on all the skins, so the face, the hands, little parts here and there, and in between the sandal straps, which again, sandals have been the death of me in these miniatures. And frankly, I'm leaving them white in this one, you'll see why. A little bit of mutant hue right now. We're getting the bottom part of his robe ready for some tone later on. And so we're using this mutant hue. It's a very light purple. We didn't want it to be too dark. And we're also using a purple reference to Horus himself, who had some purple as well on that miniature. If you haven't seen that one yet, take a look in my videos and you'll be able to watch that one. Dragon Red is next from Army Painter again. This was not shaken well at all, and I just want to show you what it did when you don't shake it well and you only have one coat, almost pink. So I put on a second coat, I think even a third coat. Ended up shaking a lot better and getting most of the pigments mixed in with the medium, and it turned out perfect after that for the other miniatures. Crypt Wraith is next, and this is a very dark forest green color. It is also very shiny, it's not very matte. So kind of annoying, but when I put the wash on later on, it dulls it down actually, so it's not so bad. Next we're moving on to some leather brown. This is going to be for the sheath of his dagger, which I don't even know where his dagger is, and for the belts, as well for the handle where he's holding his staff, as well as the back of the shield. Now I mentioned batch painting at the beginning of the video because I'm only painting one here to show you, but I painted all 6 identical. So for those of you who love batch painting, this is great, but it's long and tedious sometimes, and you just want to punch through your miniatures. You want to get them done. You feel like you got one done, you're like, I got 5 more to do. Well, usually what I do is I take the same color and do them on all the other miniatures at the same time while it's out, so I don't waste time, but then it takes a little bit longer. Alright, the next step is going to be using some purple tone on top of the chainmail silver. So the point of this is to see if the silver would still come through using a wash or a purple or a tone, like it could be blue, red, whatever. And also not to use a speed paint, because the speed paint kind of glosses over, well not glosses, but kind of makes the shiny stuff a little bit more matte, what's underneath, whereas a shade, it seems to like just color in the metallic, which is very different. So I kind of like this method. I'm also going over that little part on the back of his back there, so great thing to do, and just don't put a wash over that later on because you will dull it down. Next we're going to be doing some tainted gold. Now this is going to be for his staff and these shoulder pads that he has as well, just near the Crypt Wraith, and because this tainted gold has like a green tint to it, it kind of meshes in well with that Crypt Wraith and just gives a finishing touch to that area of the miniature. Now to do all of their armor, we're going to be using some evil chrome. So this is not gold for once. This is like a browner metallic. We're going to be using that for the blade, the spear as well, and for all of the armor on this miniature. It looks really good with a wash later on. You got to make sure you get all the little nooks and crannies of all the metallics that are supposed to be painted like this. He's got some beautiful ornaments on it. Now, so I've seen some other people that did real lot of details like on his head dressing and all that stuff, and I don't find it's always necessary to do all these extra little bits. I mean, I'm not a master painter, right? I just want this guy on a table. Alright, some strong tone is coming up next. So this is a very dark brown wash. You're going to want to put this on the entirety of the miniature, even the spots that I left white. Yes, I left some spots white, which were like these like dangling piece of robe, his sandals, because I wanted them to become tainted with the brown color, which is perfect. And then I also got this silver part that I hadn't done yet anything with, and got that as well, the shield and all the chrome, everything, the red, everything except for where I put that purple tone. a little bit of gemstone red here, so that's a red metallic, and we're going to be putting that just on these two little dots. And we're going to be using some elven armor, which is a blue metallic, on the inside parts of all this. Like, it almost looks like a flag almost on his back. Anyway, so these are nice metallic colors. I could have put blue tone and red tone to see what they did as well on top of that, to see if it would have given something nice. Anyways, there you go. One of Horus's Warriors is painted, but all 6 are also painted and ready for the table. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.